As doubts over US President Joe Biden's age continue to make rounds, the 81-year-old leader has said that he is, quote-unquote, not going anywhere. He said that while addressing military families at an Independence Day event on Thursday. Listen to this.
You got me, man. I'm not going anywhere. All right.
This comes as the White House staff is being blamed for shielding the president and keeping him away from the media. Reports suggest that the staff made efforts to avoid Biden's verbal missteps by cutting out press conferences and keeping media interviews to a minimum. To begin with, Biden started off his presidency on a strong note with frequent meetings with the members of Congress in his first year. But by the third year, these meetings came down by as much as 2/3. Public appearances were controlled, with the president speaking predominantly from an auto cue. In all, the 81-year-old Biden had fewer presidential news conferences than any US president since Ronald Reagan. The president has also been giving a miss to the traditional pre-Super Bowl television interviews for the past 2 years. And with these, Biden's presidential candidacy has been left in jeopardy. The flaws in the approach came out with the full force of a public revelation. Last week's televised debate with Donald Trump, Democrats are now accusing the White House staff of allowing the truth to burst into the open in such a manner as to increase the chance of a second Trump presidency. And that is also why they are unable to shrug off Biden's performance as a one-off misstep. Fresh reports state that Biden's verbal and behavioral lapses have only become more frequent in recent months. From all accounts, Biden's muddled debate appearance was not one of a kind, but rather a norm in recent times. Now, Democrats who are looking to replace Biden have also accused the White House and Biden's handlers of trying to hide the president's shortcomings. In fact, on Wednesday, Biden told a gathering of Democratic governors that he needs more hours of sleep and lesser work hours. He also pointed at curtailing any events beyond 8 p.m. While this also raised eyebrows over his health and capabilities, it's not the first time that this has happened. There are many instances where President Biden misspoke or appeared confused. Last month, he seemed momentarily forgot the name of his Homeland Security Secretary, Alejandro Mayorkas, at a gala White House event. In May, the president tried to introduce a US citizen currently being held hostage in Gaza as a guest at an event. At two fundraisers in February, he described meeting the former German Chancellor Helmut Kohl at the G7 summit in 2021 and François Mitterrand, the former French president. Now, both these leaders died years before the summit. The president also referred to Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, the Egyptian president, as the president of Mexico. The long list of Biden's aging missteps, do little to lessen the panic that Democrats are facing with his candidacy.